Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video with Crypto Ninjas. My name is Dale, your guide through this vast crypto universe. Now, today I want to give you some updates on Aster DEX. As we all know, Aster is the decentralized perpetual futures platform generating significant attention in the crypto trading space. Obviously, people comparing it with the existing top perp DEX right now, which is Hyperliquid. So I want to make this video to give you latest updates about Aster and huge CZ's endorsement and also address some of the FUDs. Let's begin. But before we get into the video, make sure to use our Binance referral code down in the description to get 20% off of the trading fees for life and up to $100 in new user bonus. Thank you very much. This video is only for educational purposes. I am not a financial advisor, and for full disclosure, I am also holding Aster tokens. First of all, we have some very bullish news regarding Aster. So CZ, right, the biggest man behind BNB Chain, Yeezy Labs, Gigo Academy, and Binance Exchange today, just disclosed that he bought some Aster tokens using his own money on the Binance exchange. He also said that he is not a trader at all. He just buys and he holds. And if you look at the image that he shares, then the Aster available amount of CZ's account is about 2 million Aster tokens. At this current price, it is about $2 million. So we can confidently say that CZ just put $2 million of his own money to buy Aster tokens. And if you scroll down here, then you're going to see that he also adds that he bought some BNB token in the first month of its TGE about 8 years ago, and he held it, all of it, except for spendings. So why is CZ putting this kind of hints and disclosure down in the reply of his post about Aster? Why would CZ be comparing BNB to Aster right now, man? Because he's obviously bullish about Aster and he knows that he's putting 100% of his efforts into this token. That is why he made this comparison. He's comparing BNB to Aster and Aster to BNB. And he said that he believed in Aster like the same beliefs that he had in BNB in the early days. And if you scroll down a little bit, then you're going to see another post by Captain X, right? He said that, wow, the first time that you are sharing like this. And CJ said, I don't buy tokens often. This is another stamp of approval saying that CZ doesn't do this to any coins. He's doing this to only a selected few. I believe, Bitcoin, BNB, and right now is Aster. If you don't believe in Aster right now, if you don't believe that CZ is serious about this project, think again, because he is. All right, Aster is the only tokens beside BNB and Bitcoin that he shared publicly about buying and aping in. All right, if you look at full history, that is the proof. Okay, there are other people online saying that, but hey, CZ mentions different coins, like four, all right, like PancakeSwap, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, CZ doesn't publicly share that he buys those tokens. Now, he just share his thoughts and show his support about those tokens. But for Aster, he did publicly share that he's buying it. So very bullish. The next tweet by CZ is when this guy, right, it's EasyPop handle, and he said, CZ got candle. Yeah, basically, if you look at Aster, after CZ announced his buys, look at that. Aster pump up 27% from $0.9 up to the peak of about $1.27, right? So that is why they call it the CZ candle. And CZ immediately replied saying that, damn, I was hoping to buy some more at low prices. So he's absolutely bullish about this one. And that means the lower the lower Aster price goes down to, the more he's gonna buy, right? Absolutely bullish. So yeah, it's basically his saying, his way of saying that, buy the dip. And there is another post by CZ on November 4th where he quote tweeted this post by this user, and this user was asking like, brothers, how are you all doing? I feel like my tweet has already reminded everyone the era of orange buffoon, even CZ is getting trapped. But then CZ replied about and saying that every time that he bought coins, he got stuck in a losing position. This time, who knows, right? Yesterday he added a bit more to his position. So everyone be sure to watch out for risk, whatever it is, but he won't disclose anymore in the future to avoid affecting everyone's market. So yeah, he said that he added a bit more to his position. What could it be? Is it Aster, BNB, or Bitcoin? So someone asked, Anhang, this user, what did he add to his positions yesterday? And CZ just said plainly Aster. Bro, this man is too crazy, man. Like, he did not say that he's buying BNB or Bitcoin. He said that he's only added Aster in his position yesterday with this dip. I also want to, you know, address some of the FUDs that's been circling around with Aster after CZ made, this post about buying Aster. All right. So it was from this user from, Flood. He quote tweeted about this user saying that he's bullish about Aster, and he said this is a dumb post, right? Mostly from first cyclers, low babies, desperately need Aster to be next hype to save their year. Removing his bias and putting the trader hat on these a few theses. Okay, so what are his theses against Aster? All right, so first one is Aster is a bad product. All right, really bad actually. Try using it and then try using Hyperliquid. It's impressive how bad it is because it's basically just a Binance wrapper. You can long with a thesis that it will drastically improve, and for some reason, Binance sacrifices their flagship product and goes all in Aster, which is unlikely. Now, obviously, I agree that at the moment, Aster is a bad product compared to Hyperliquid. The common, issues with Aster were, deposits and withdrawal problems. I don't see any posts mentioning that, these days. So that's good. They fix that. So that means they keep on improving every day. Try using Hyperliquid. It's just crazy. Hyperliquids have had more months of deployment rather than Aster. Okay, so give Aster a couple of months, a couple of years, it will become better, and the experience will be similar to Hyperliquid or even better. Who knows, right? So yeah, this is a dumb take. You can long with the thesis that it would drastically improve if some reason Binance sacrifice a flagship product goes all in Aster. That's also false. Binance can also coexist with Aster. And I think that's the direction that they're heading to. It doesn't necessarily mean that Binance has to sacrifice its perp dexes to go all in Aster. All right, they just again, adapting to the market. Like Binance cannot, or CZ cannot just sit there and let Hyperliquid suck all of the liquidity to the perp dexes, right? So they gotta build another competition to Hyperliquid. That's just a logical, step forward. Okay, so this argument is crazy, stupid, right? And you can along with the thesis that it will drastically improve. Obviously, that is why we invest in Aster. We invest in Aster because of CZ, and because that of the future that it might overtake Hyperliquid. That is why you invest in any product. You invest in it because you have a an expectation that it will perform better, that it will drastically improve and become the industry's leader. The second opinion is that some sort of 4D arrangement where Trump-related entities get a significant amount of supply, and for some reason, Aster becomes America's next perp dex. Things pretty unlikely. Also, returns on Trump affiliate coins have been mixed. I do not know what he's referring to. I think he might be referring to the CZ pardon last month, where basically President Trump pardoned CZ, and maybe he thinks that because Trump entities get like a significant amount of supply from Aster. I don't think that's the reason at all. If he thinks that, that would be stupid. So yeah, I cannot speak on this behalf because I cannot find any information regarding Trump entities getting an Aster allocation. So I'm gonna skip this one. The third point that he made is CZ just wants to give you free money and really will come in and send it to $4. You're showing your newest if you believe this. So every attempt to get some bullish price action that fails, or public, attention that fails, make him care less and less. I'm really not sure whether CZ is a great guy, loves everyone, wins, never to come from. He's a shark, right? You think the extractors this cycle are bad? CZ is the OSG extractor, literally the best ever to do it. And if you're buying his coin in hopes he gives you free money, good luck. And there are a few problems putting on this trade, even if you believe the above to be true. What if CZ gives up? What if he realizes all these posting significantly hurting Binance sentiment and that he should back away slowly? And then what? You hold to zero? What's your invalidation? Again, this is another stupid take. I don't know what to say, but all right, just gonna argue. First of all, CZ just want to give you free money and you're a good guy. If you don't know, Binance back in 2017, literally right under CZ's guidance, they gave away 100 BNB tokens for every new signups. So that's literally the definition of giving free money to people. So yes, CZ did give us free money, all right, and send it to $4. No, he sent it to $1,300. So yeah, literally the first argument that you made is stupid. And there is also another point of saying, yeah, okay, you might say that, oh, but it was back when Binance and BNB doesn't have any users and they were small, so they want to do that to capture the users, right? But here's another argument. Binance Alpha. And me, I can confidently say that that is basically free money because the cost to do Binance Alpha is like $40, $50, $70 per month, okay? But the returns in September 2025, so 2 months ago, I made over $2,000 on Binance Alpha. If that's not free money, I don't know what is. The proof is up here, right? I made a video about it, so you can check it out. Now, and then, he's a freaking shark. You think that, OG Extractor, whatever it is, he's going to give you free money? Yeah, obviously he will. What if CZ gives up? What if he realizes that all this posting is significantly hurting Binance sentiment and decided wisely back it up? From all that I've seen with CZ, giving up is not what CZ shows here on X, right? He's been building, look at this, all the products that he's building, right? Or he has built, BNB Chain, Yeezy Labs, Giggle Academy, Binance. What in these 4 products do you see him giving up? And even if CZ gives up, right? What happens? Nothing happens. It is investing. Again, when we invest in Aster or any project, obviously there are always a percentage that the project will just shut down, not going to work out, and you give up. But because CZ has a very good track of record of not giving up, that's why I bet in it. Okay, the same argument can be made with Hyperliquid. If you're investing in Hyperliquid now, what if in the future Aster actually takes over Hyperliquid and Hyperliquid slowly dies and becomes a platform that nobody uses? That is absolutely a risk. And another example is if you look at the centralized exchanges back in 2017, 2019, how many of the top exchanges back then are still existing now? So yeah, if you're confident in Hyperliquid now, I'll see you in like another 5 to 10 years and see who's right. You can be right or I can be right, but nobody knows. It's the future, all right? But at this point in time, Aster is a great product. It has great people backing it, so that's why I'm betting in it. It's not financial advice. Obviously, you can dislike or like Aster, whatever it is, but that's just my argument, towards these guys, FUD against Aster. All right, so and that's it for this video about Aster. So today we give you guys some updates about Aster's latest CZ official endorsement, buying about $2 million worth of Aster and even more in the dip, and as well as addressing some of the FUDs circulating around, saying that Aster is this, that Aster is that. But as you all know, noise is noise, right? Don't care about the FUD, just keep building. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this. And use our Binance referral link for 20% off of your trading fees and up to $100 in new user bonus. Thank you very much. Stay safe and daily out.